stadiums without fear, without an awful lot of respect at times.
Steve, they play better against better teams. It's unbelievable. They have, don't get me wrong, they have respect, but they almost play like they have no respect for their opponents. The better the opponents, the more that they come onto them, and then that plays into Leeds' strengths. Now, as I say, you almost think that Manchester United have a better chance at Ellen Road today, because then they can go back with an excuse and sit back and hit on the counter-attack. But it just feels very strange going to play at Old Trafford and counter-attacking against a newly promoted side. But we'll see how it is, how it turns out. It is a fascinating tactical encounter.
It certainly is, Paul, because we've mentioned 10 league wins in a row away from home. Club record, Manchester United, no problem. 1 win in 6
at home, at
Old Trafford.
Yeah, and you just think if they can get their home form right. I mean, I think they're banging in the title race. So people.
Of Manchester United and Leeds knocking 7 bells out of each other used to be a thrilling. And Luke Ayling is fouled by Mark. And it is Bruno Fernandes leading Manchester United, and McTominay, clean as you like, locates the bottom corner. Ran onto a sumptuous square pass and just struck it with optimism and power.
Well, for me, ultimately, this ends with a player saying, well, I can do what...
Martial. McTominay again! 2! 2 in less than 3 minutes! And Leeds have been entirely undressed in the opening exchanges here.
Well, this is quite extraordinary. And again, McTominay just decides to take a chance.
United at one stage, there's Clich. And then Bamford, and it's comfortable for David. Played through for Bamford. He's in and has missed a good chance to pull one back.
He's a left footer. That's why that's happened. And again...
Here's Harrison. As Leeds try and find a reply, and short. It's Rashford. It'll be a corner. This one to be taken by Luke Shaw. And claimed comfortably in the end by Meslier. Looked for the rapid distribution. Martial and Rashford denied by the... Rashford. Goals in the opening 3 minutes. Fastest hat-trick in Premier League history from the start of the game belongs to Sadio Mane. We're ahead.
And I think that defensive...
Centre-back partner, Ayling. Well, the second bit wasn't, and there's a chance for Leeds here with Rodrigo and Bamford.
Is he offside?
The flag is now up.
Yeah.
This will come for Bruno Fernandes, and it's 3. And it's been a clinic from Manchester United so far.
Well, judging by this, there is some truth in the narrative, the current narrative, that Manchester United may well be title contenders. And again, you know, as soon as Leeds lost the ball in midfield, they always...
Wan-Bissaka. Once more, Phillips. Salutary Sunday afternoon for Leeds. Angled by Harrison. This will be Fred. That's what they're seeking now. There's Bamford. Fina. Mistake by Lindelof, and 1 goal.
Let's just say he's mature.
Phillips. Helped away.
Tally, he really could. His conversion rate isn't up there.
Calvin Phillips. It's beyond Bamford. Bruno Fernandes. And now the flag's up for offside.
Yeah, and that's too disappointing.
He belongs at Leeds, whereas he was usually on loan somewhere before.
But I think as well... And
here's Martial. It's a corner. Shaw. Maguire. Goal kick. It's Alioski. Dallas. Another corner. And this will come to Rafinha, who can strike it. Wan-Bissaka played a part in repelling it.
Well, De Gea again at his best with his legs. He has to make the save. He can't wait for any flag to come up. And
Rashford striding away to his left.
yeah, it's
Shaw, Martial and Lindelof. And it was made to look ridiculously straightforward. Just a third Manchester United goal for the Swede. Bielsa paces uncomfortably. The bucket abandoned for the moment, but the principles won't be.
yeah. Well, I mean, again, it's a Leeds United vulnerability.
James tried to pick himself up, but he was guilty. The flag, though, allowed to stay, ignored by the referee for a while. I think, was he just... Deflection. Rafinha. That's a good header, and it's crept in. One back. Liam Cooper.
Well, if ever they needed a goal, this is a very good time. So it might just give them some life in the dressing room. I think this is a superb. Yeah.
McTominay with the header, only as far as Alioski. Here is Rashford, leading Ayling and Merry Downs. Deflection on that. Just trying to find the space to get a shot away, and Melika putting Fred in an awkward spot. Dallas. Lindelof rising. Rafinha. Oh, an extraordinary first half. Joyous to watch. Swashbuckling football. Leeds.
Wrong, it's going to be very difficult, but if anyone can, Leeds can.
Well, this has been...
He exchanges words with Marcelo Bielsa on his way to the substitutes bench. Fernandez. Martial took that beautifully. Didn't finish it quite so neatly, though.
Well, that's the real surprise here, and I think
Premier League history ever to achieve that. Here's Daniel James, and that via the keeper's legs is 5 for Manchester United, and a very welcome return to Premier League goal-scoring form for Daniel James.
well, after all the pressure, the advantage in terms of possession, Leeds have been caught again, and McTominay has had a fine time of it because he got Manchester United off to a great start with 2 goals, and I think the crowd would have been shouting at him to shoot.
Martial. He goes over, looks at the referee in Europe. This for 6. Hesitant only in the approach, not the execution. And Manchester United have hit one of their fiercest rivals for 6.
Yeah, he might change where he actually puts the ball, but his modus operandi in terms of his approach doesn't. Considering...
Here's Dallas. Oh, lovely. Entirely in tune with Leeds and their approach. And the extraordinary abandon with which they play the game. It's 6-2.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Gran colpo di testa. Occasione fallita, è stato sfortunato qui.